Hello to you all and welcome to IMPROVATE's AgriTech 2021 International Conference. I'm Lauren Izo. IMPROVATE is a platform for creating long-lasting connections, enabling change makers in technology and decision makers in government to make progress through innovation. IMPROVATE is all about finding solutions and sparking collaborations that improve the quality of life for people around the world. Today's broadcast will be dedicated to agriculture and water in arid regions. Israel is considered a world leader in the field of agritech, considering the fact that over 60% of its landmass is desert, and it possesses limited natural resources. Israel has developed the ability to assimilate advanced agricultural technologies based on research, also creating innovative solutions to maximize the use of water resources and growing agricultural crops in extreme desert conditions. Thus, it is equipped to meet vital needs in developing its agriculture. GES is a veteran Israeli company specializing in standard and custom-made projects in the water and the wastewater treatment sector. In its 31 years of activity, GES has successfully completed more than 300 projects in Israel and abroad. Ud Shani, Vice President of International Marketing and Sales at GES, is going to join us right now. He has over 15 years of experience in the field of wastewater and water treatment in the international markets. Before we get to him, let's watch a short clip. Okay, let's welcome Ud to the studio. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Sure. So can you start by providing containerized plug-and-play systems for complex projects as well as what we were just hearing in that video?
Yes, the idea in GES, first of all, GES is, as I was mentioning in the movie, is 31 years old, is not a startup. We are very known in the market. We know how the company to operate plant. We are operating more than 200 plants in Israel. So we have a lot of experience in operation and in design and build. What we found out, if we need to supply a containerized system or any solution far away in Africa or in countries which is very hard to go over, so we send the container as a compact. It's running, we call it plug-and-play capsula. Everything is re-prepared in Israel, in our warehouse, checked in our warehouse. What you need to make in the field is only a platform. Here, I'm going to say something new, that the new model going to be with a solar panel, which is be standalone solution. Even if you don't need to bring energy, maybe you need to have any helping of energy, like a generator or something like this. But this solution allowed us to spread it all over the world.
So do you actually have experience doing projects in distant countries other than in Israel?
Yes, we are working with companies like Siemens. We're doing large projects in electric companies or refineries, and we are doing our water solution, wastewater and treating water in the electric companies. You need to reach to a very high quality of clean water inside the turbine or inside this cooling tower. So we are able to provide this solution. We are doing it on skid. Again, we are making the system in Israel, we are checking the system in Israel, and we are sending the system in skid. What we need to do is to put it inside. The design, I don't want to be involved in the design, neither in Africa or neither in countries which we can go. Unfortunately, now we are better in more countries, but in the past it was more difficult to go to these countries. So we can do it either from the other solution like this.
And can you provide after-sales support and remote supervision of your systems in general?
Yes. One of the advantages, let's say, not a secret, of this company like GES, that we're operating a lot of plant. We know how to operate. And for example, we are operating a plant in Israel of 16,000 cubic per day, one person, because everything is HMI system. He can see his telephone, he can see the plant, not by video, by operating the plant, by closing valve, opening valve, closing, and to put limits of alarms, that if something has happened, automatically the alarm is going off and making an announcement to him to be involved. If we supply this kind of compact unit or another solution far away, I will put this system on this container, so I will be able to control the system from Israel, to give like supervision to the plant. You have to have someone there to clean, to see that everything is running, or if you have any difficulty in the system. But to control the system or to see if there is any problem, I can see it from far away.
All right, wonderful. Arid Shani, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
That's it from IMPROVATE's International Agritech Conference. We've heard today from officials and businessmen in Israel, the UAE, and Africa, and the Israeli agritech companies who presented their technologies today: Netafim, Alga Health, WFI Group, Supplant, NRGene, GES, and Ramat Negev Desert Agro Research Center. IMPROVATE is all about access and connections, exposing Israeli tech leaders to governments and companies around the world to promote businesses whose goal is innovation. The exposure right here at this conference is a first step. The next step, delegations and real-world business connections. We want to thank you all for taking part and hope this is just the start of doing business together, making technology accessible to all and improving the lives of people across the world. Keep an eye out for IMPROVATE's next conference on renewable energy. That is on March 9th. I'm Lauren Izzo. Thank you for watching.